Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another day, another broadcast here on the AU Esports Twitch channel. I will be your host this afternoon, as per usual, Noah Bowers, and I'm so happy to be streaming League of Legends yet again here on the broadcast. Can I just tell you guys something? This is outside of the game. It has been absolutely 4 days straight of phenomenal weather down here in Augusta. The springtime is almost here. We're feeling it. 70 plus degrees, sunny, partly cloudy, all weekend long. It's great to see. Love to see it. If you guys are not just gaming all weekend long during this long weekend break, I hope you guys are spending some time out in the sun, getting some vitamin D, because it is lovely out there. But without further ado, we are hopping straight into this matchup versus Center College in the next matchup in our Peach Belt Conference regular season. And we are almost done. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done with the regular season. The playoffs are in, what's today? A month. A month from now. April 3rd through 4th, we will be traveling to Kennesaw State's campus in Marietta, Georgia to compete on the land environment for this Peach Belt Conference. Very excited to see how it goes. Without further ado, let's head into the draft. It's already gotten a little bit underway. I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. Here we are. Augusta University will be starting on the blue side. Center College will be on the red side here of Summoner's Rift. And Jarvan Orianna out the gate here for AU. Love it. Love, love, love it. Love Nate on the Orianna. Mid lane, beautiful. Jarvan for our jungler. Should be very aggressive, actually. Bit of a decent comp there. Let's take a look at the bans. Banning Mel is interesting there. I'm sorry. Is that Dr. Mundo? Pause. I did not think we'd be seeing Dr. Mundo today. That is an interesting pick out of AU. They banned Braum, though. Center banned Braum. We banned a Mordekaiser, which makes sense. We've kind of had some trouble with him in the past. The Zoe ban for Nate is probably also a good idea. Wait, I don't recognize that character. I swear I've never seen that character. I've seen Poppy. I've seen Seraphine. Who is that? Is that a top laner? Chat, help me out. Who's the Hawk mask? Maokai and Vigar being picked. And the Poppy pick. This is an interesting comp from center here. Illoi. Ooh. Azir. I found him. Azir. Mid lane. Ban. Okay. Okay. Volibear being banned. That's the final ban from Augusta University here for game 1. Reminder, this is going to be a best of 3 series. Chat, I have a wonderful latte hyping me up right now in the studio. I'm very excited for this. We did not have a stream last week, but we did play against Converse University, the reigning League of Legends champions here in the Peach Belt Conference. Very dominant team. Very talented roster across all of their titles. Shout out to Converse University's esports program. Unfortunately, we lost to them 0-2. So, at least on the streaming side of things, we didn't miss too much. Hopefully, we have a nice little bounce back game here. Ooh, a Nami pick from the Jaguars and Smolder. This is going to be a very fun comp from the Jaguars. A lot of fun abilities that can do a lot of damage and interact with each other very nicely. Very curious to see how that all comes to fruition here. A lot of comfort picks. Jarvan for our jungler, Orianna for Nate, Dr. Mundo in the top lane, Nami, Smolder. Like to see it. Talon will be the final pick here for center. That'll conclude the draft here for game 1. And it looks like we are ready to get underway here shortly. Without further ado, chat, do we bring up the Wordle while we wait for spectator delay? I think that's what we got to do. Let me make sure I'm not missing any important communication. Right here, I'll turn that down for you so you guys aren't hearing that in the background. All right. All right, let's see. Let's start things off nice and easy here with, oh, do we want webcam on for this as well? Hi. Here, let me move this around. It's in a better spot. We are waiting for spectator delay, chat. We got 3 minutes to kill. So let's start with Ounce here. That's pretty good. That's actually very good. Huh. I win the U in the wrong spot though. It's interesting. Yeah, Paul Soccer is gonna be on Jarvan. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. All right, let's do this. What could this be? Hmm. Really? That was a dumb guess because I already knew the U wasn't in there. That's on me, chat. That's on me. That means the U probably has to go here, I would think. That doesn't make sense. And the O has to go like here. And the U could go here. That's probably it. I don't know, Chad. What do you think? Anybody got any hints? Any guesses? Doesn't have a Q. House? That would make sense now, wouldn't it? House? All right, we got the O in the right spot. Where is this U going? That means it has to go either right before the E or it's the first letter. But it can't, there's no way it's the first letter. There's just no way. I feel like I know this word. Door. I think the game's starting up. Nope, we're still waiting for spectator delay. Why is it not letting me type? Chat, hold on. It's not letting me type. There we go. Rogue. Got it. I got it. I was like, what are words that have UE at the end? But Vogue. That's not a bad word. It's not a bad word at all. How much time we got left? Oh, they had to do the picks and bans as well, so we still got a minute and a half. Let's try the connections while we're at it. Okay. Okay. What the heck is this? It's not even a word. Okay. Hold on. Single. Art thou Romeo? What the heck? Sand, dollar, buck. One, maybe? One away. I was one away? This is a weird one. Dating app, intercafe, airport. This? Where you might make a connection. Okay, sure. Fine. That works, I guess. Sand, dollar, buck. I really like that one. Single one, maybe? Bang. $1. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Surely. And then that one. Okay. Did it. Easy. That one was easy, chat. We're locked in. All right, without further ado, we're getting this thing going. Turn webcam off. Chat, we are back here in Summoner's Rift. It's been a while. I think it's been at least 2 weeks since we've been on stream, so apologies for that, but we are back here. Augusta University will be on the blue side. Effective timers, please. There we go. You have Skyjet, Pink, and Emphy here in the bottom lane. Muffin Man will be up top. Paul Soccer will be crowding around in the jungle. Nate on the Orianna in mid lane. Our roster has been very consistent this semester, even with the 2 new additions on the roster. Very exciting to see. Shout out Skyjet Pink. I believe he is currently the only dual esport athlete we currently have this semester, competing in both Marvel Rivals and League of Legends. And he's one of our most talented Marvel Rivals players, if I do say so myself. They've had a couple rough weeks in a row now. Some very close games that unfortunately did not go their way, ended in losses. So they're hoping to bounce back this week. And hopefully we can lead them to a victory here versus Center College. Oh, nice damage there from Sky already on the Smolders, forcing them back. Get that main wave. Dr. Mundo pick here in top lane from Muffin Man is absolutely diabolical, but I love it. Illaoi's ability to be able to just capture your soul, deal damage to it, even though you're not near it. Tough. It's going to be tough to play against. Tough to work around. So far, so good. We'll do a quick CS check. Everything's basically even here to start things off in the first couple minutes of the opening salvo. Envy letting Sky know that he's got his Q ready. As Nami, if they want to initiate this fight a little bit more aggressively. Some good progress here in the mid lane from Nate. Able to work the minion wave all the way up to the tower, and is actually getting very decent damage on Talon. The range able to skirt the outer edge of the turret. He's able to deal damage without putting himself in harm's way. That's beautiful work. Here comes Nami. Ooh, Smolder gets stunned, so Sky has to get out of there. Potentially. So good damage from Illawai here in top lane as well, and they're getting a gank here from jungler. Muffin Man will be taken out in short order. First blood going the way of center, but right back at you. Nate finishes that kill onto Talon there in mid lane. So an even 1-for-1 trade there from both squads. We'll take that. We'll take that. Not too bad at all. Am I able to hide the timeline? I am. Let's get that out of the way. I'll hide the camera controls as well. Okay. Good damage there from Augusta University in bottom lane. Wipes out the wave. Gets right up on the turret. A lot of good map presence so far. Everybody playing close to each other. Not giving them anything for free. Oh, this is a cool Orianna skin. Haven't seen that one. Ooh, nice. Nice connection there from Nate with the ability. Ooh, good dodge. Here from Muffin Man in top lane. Dodge the tentacle arm. But he's having to wait for his minion wave. He's going to be pushed all the way back to his tower. Gets his soul yoinked as well. So, really decent damage done. Muffin will have to wait by his top lane turret just to get some health back. Oh, he gets yoinked again. Another stun here onto the Nami and Smolder. Emphy's going to try and get away with his life. Looks like he will. Surprised that they didn't dive on that. I think Skyjet Pink had enough ability damage. He could have definitely been punished for that. Here comes Talon on the dive onto Nate. But it is not going to work out for him. The movement. Oh, what a snipe from Nate. Nicely done. Holds his ground on the initial dive attempt. We'll be able to move up even further here on the mid lane. There's beautiful work done there. But Jarvan trying to get a flank there in jungle. They were able to move off the rest of center away from this dragon. They'll be able to take the first elemental Drake for themselves. Jaguars starting to get the neutral objectives already here on the map. Paul Soccer has been an early standout of the season, some would say. So we'll see if he can continue his hot streak of performances today. A lot of bottom turn damage going to be inflicted here. The sky jumping finally comes back with the rest of the minion wave, but map control starting to teeter back and forth now. Center starting to make their way. Take a look at the items being purchased now that people have acquired some CS. He gets spotted out here in the top lane. He's gonna get yoinked. This could be big damage here in the top jungle, as it looks like they're trying to go for void grubs, and the Jaguars are able to take it. Oh, this could be a huge damage. Nice. Jarvan's able to get the first kill in this initial team fight, and he'll get the second. Emphy will actually get the last bit of damage. Meanwhile, Skyjet Pink is in a 1v1 down at the bottom of the map, but Talon tried to come in from mid lane to help the rest of his team. Paul Soccer on the Jarvan said, yeah, that's not going to work. Ooh, the turret damage might slow down this push, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like they'll be able to complete the dive, but that's still job well done. And wow, Skyjet Pink being very aggressive in bottom lane. With the ability damage. Oh, the stun connects onto the aerial attack as well, so Sky will have to be careful, though. He'll probably retreat back. Yep, he's going to go ahead and channel. You see that at the bottom of your screen in the mini-map. He'll channel back. Don't need to get too aggressive there. Augusta won that first initial engagement beautifully. Paul Soccer starting to make his presence known. Nate already with 2 kills as well. Pretty even game so far as we just passed the 10-minute mark. No turrets taken down on either side. And the few team fights we've had have just about gone the Jaguars' way so far. They have a small 1,000 gold lead, 3 kill lead as well. But overall, it's been pretty even damage-wise from both sides. And here we go. Big fight coming in here in bottom lane. Smolder is able to get a lot of damage done. Skyjet Pink, if he's able to get out and kite the turret, might be able to finish that. Emphy on the Nami. Playing a good support role there. Forces him to back off. Quick tab check here. As things start to slow down. Got a couple channels coming their way. A lot of progress here on this top lane. Muffin Man on the Dr. Mundo has been getting pushed back a little bit. Nice little flank here from Paul Soccer on the Jarvan. Played the movement beautifully, knew which direction he would try and retreat to. Read it, and connected on that ability. That's another pick there in mid lane. Paul Soccer doing his thing, clearing the way for Nate, and he's going to be able to get a lot of damage here on this first turret. And no, they actually said, meet me out in jungle. Looks like they want to push this offensive into the dragon. Get 2 in a row here. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Last time we were on stream, Augusta University did very well getting all the neutral objectives. I believe it was versus Montevallo. So, I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it if it's there. Just gives us a nice little buff. Ooh. Nice little peek through the bushes there. Paul Soccer knew that one of them was probably going to be waiting here. Gets stunned, though, so he is not going to be able to get out of that. Finally gets shut down. That's a huge pick from Center College, but Skyjet Pink responds with the trade. It's still probably going to be Center College coming out on top with this. Ooh. This Illawarra just having so much health. It was good damage by Muffin Man, but he wasn't able to get the kill, and that'll probably result in the first tower going down in favor of Center College. They will start things off with the first advantage here in the map control. Envy and Sky know that one of center is here. That bottom jungle. They flush him out there, but I'm surprised Nate hasn't been able to get as much progress here on this mid lane. They've gotten a lot of picks here on this Talon initially. Let's see if he pushes this a little bit farther down. This stun by the Vigar is so brutal. Gives them so much control when they initiate a fight. It's really tough to go up against. You're already playing with like 60 or 75% HP by the time you actually want to start the fight. There we go. Good damage coming in from Sky. The Poppy's a little slow here. And Paul is able to come in on the flank. I didn't even see him come in here from jungle. That's a beautiful gank. Gets the double kill. And that'll allow us to finally get our first turret down, I believe. Pardon, actually be our second turret. Nate, as I mentioned, also just got the mid lane turret there with the Orianna. Ooh, and center was able to get the Rift Herald, though. That is very good for them. That could allow them to really push down one of these lanes after they win a team engagement. So I guess University will have to play a little bit defensively because of that. Do a quick tab check again. You guys can see the items that they are building. CS advantage currently in favor of Augusta. We have a slight, about 2,000 gold lead right now and almost 5 kill difference. So Augusta University having a slight advantage and they're holding on to it for now. Here we go, another initial team fight here in this mid jungle. Pushing them back for now. There's no tower for them to retreat to here, so they could push this even further if they want to. All of Augusta, except for Dr. Mundo, is here in this lane. What a stun! all ability damage coming through, and Jarvan was able to get a kill before finally going down. The damage is there, though. Paul Soccer gets taken out, but Augusta University wins that trade beautifully. The rest of center had to go back and retreat, and Augusta University will be able to take this second mid lane turret. No problem. That was a risky engagement, but they come out of it on top. Skyjet Pink on the Smolder, just putting in so much area of effect damage. Really helps weaken up these enemies. Nate on the Orianna as well. Let's do a quick tab check here. 3 kills. Here we go. Center College is going in for the 3rd dragon. They haven't been able to get a single one so far, but they did get the Rift Herald. So if they can get this, it can make things somewhat even in the neutral objective category. But Augusta University does not want to give this up for free. They're here to challenge this. I don't know if it looks like they're going to try and steal it. They do not. Good ability usage by the Veigar to steal it. But holy ult spam for the win. Lumberjack takes out Dr. Mundo. This is pretty much even trade. Skyjet Pink behind the barrier is able to do so much damage from afar. The Nate can't stay alive, though. The Talon will be the last one alive. But Skyjet Pink, the lone survivor of the entire lobby. Everybody else is in the respawn screen except for Skyjet Pink, who gets the ace. Chat, somebody clip it. He was just hiding behind that barrier. Just tossing ability damage over the top. As all of center will come back from spawn, and Skyjet Pink here alone is just going to try and get damage on the Bomtain. He uses that movement ability, get to a safe spot, he'll channel back. But Augusta University now with a little over a 3,000 gold lead and almost double the amount of kills that center has. They still have yet to kind of push that turret damage as much as they probably have wanted to. But so far, so good. Don't need to rock the boat. Rift Herald being invested here in mid lane. I like that move out of center. They want to just try and go ahead and have a counter punch. Who Nate lying in wait in the jungle gets a nice initial damage there on the Poppy. This top lane battle has not been kind to Muffin Man so far here in the early to mid game, but hopefully Dr. Mundo's scaling in late game can kind of give him better opportunity to start fighting back. Hall Soccer on our Jarvan needs to probably activate here in these next few team fights. Been dealing a lot of damage already. Been a thorn in center side. Hope to see that continue. Here we go. Skyjet Pink again, continuing his reign of domination. So much ability damage. Illinois goes down as well. Make that a double kill. Almost a triple kill, I think. Who got that last slay? Yeah, double kill there for Skyjet Pink. But meanwhile, they've left the mid lane almost unprotected here as Veigar and Poppy have started continuing to push this objective. Bottom lane turret gets taken out as well. So center playing this very consistently, even though they're losing some of these teamfight engagements. Objective-wise, they are keeping pace here with Augusta. Here we go. Can Paul Slugger get the kill on a Poppy with the Jarvan? Envy gets taken out by Talon. That's a nice play there, and he'll be able to escape with his life. So that is a devious pick there from Center College. Goes unpunished. Paul Soccer finally completes the kill on the Poppy there. Ooh, they might be able to get the Maokai here as well. Ooh, he's able to shut down Skyjet Pink before finally getting taken out. Can Nate stay alive? He can. Double kill for Nate as he takes down Talon. So Augusta University still somewhat keeping the advantage here. Oh my gosh, that yoink is ridiculous. Baron has spawned up in top jungle. So that will probably be the next major neutral objective Augusta wants to try and go for. If they can get that, that would give them a really nice advantage in this team fights. But shouts out to Center. Even though they've been losing some of these initial engagements, they have only one turret behind. Holy ult. Skyjet Pink finally gets another kill. Make that a double. Make that a triple for Sky. Paul Soccer gets shut down by Talon, but Augusta University will be able to take the next dragon. And they might be able to take Talon out as well on the retreat back. Sky is continuing this push. They want to take this all the way up until this next tower. And they'll be able to get it done. The ball is starting to gain momentum now as Augusta University is continuing to build that CS lead. That's a 7,000 gold advantage for the Jaguars. And if they get this Baron buff, which it looks like is pinged on the map by Augusta University, that could be all she wrote. But as I say that, all of Center have identified that as well, and they want to go ahead and try and challenge that. If they can get that, they might be right back in this with a full team wipe. I like Emphy just soloing the Baron. He's like, don't worry, guys, I got it. No, I got it, guys. Don't worry about it. I'll just wait over there. Nate continues his rampage. They're not even going to go for the Baron here. They're going to go for a full team wipe here as they just push their advantage. Dr. Mundo getting more kills as well. Paul Soccer on the Jarvan finishing up the team wipe. No Baron buff needed. Augusta University with all 4 members of Center in the respawn screen except for Talon are just going to push into these inhibitors here and call game 1. I don't think anybody's going to be able to challenge this. Here comes Talon just to try and slow people down, try and get a pick. Ace coming in from Nate, and that will be it. They saw the weakness, took advantage of it, and they will take game 1. 26 minutes, not bad from Augusta University. Game 1 in this best of 3 series will go their way. Let me see if I can show you guys the final scoreboard there. Uno momento. There you go. Most damage in the lobby goes to Lumberjack here on Center College from the Illinois. And yeah, he was doing a lot of work there in that top lane, so that's not surprising there. But for the Jaguars, Nate Stryker leading the way with 31, but not too far behind, and with most kills in the lobby by a wide margin, is Skyjet Pink on the Smolder in bottom lane there with Envy. Did a lot of work, especially in those team fights. The area of effect damage that you're able to get with Smolder was really, really well done from the side of the Jaguars. So awesome. Awesome stuff. We're going to go to a quick break while we get ready for the draft here on map 2. When we come back, we'll see if Augusta University closes this out here in a 2-0 sweep. Be right back after this. We are back, chat, here for draft in game 2. We have the Mordekaiser, Mel, and what was that band? I'm forgetting her name. Why am I forgetting this person's name? Seraphine, that's right. Seraphine band, which I'm pretty sure were the same 3 from last game. So, Yunara being the first pick from Augusta University, Sewani here from center. Azir, which was banned there in game 1. Center says, thank you for leaving that for us to pick. We'll go ahead and take that here in game 2. What's the score? Game 1, Augusta University. They were pretty much in control the whole time there in game 1. I think it was 32 to like 17 kills, 8,000, 9,000 gold advantage. The map presence was kind of even somewhat up until about the 20-minute mark, but then Augusta University started winning a lot of the team fights there in the end game, and were able to push all the way into the base. No Baron buff needed. Went right through. So this is game 2 in this best of 3. If Augusta wins this, it is game. It is series match. Series point. Darius being chosen from Augusta University. Love that pick. Very aggressive. Can do a lot of damage here for us. I'm sure that's going to be for Paul Soccer there. Shout out player of last match, Toast, was definitely Skyjet Pink. Had most damage on the Jaguars. Actually, I think Nate had most damage, but Skyjet Pink had the most kills in the lobby by far with 12. LeBlanc pick here from Augusta. Nyla pick from center. Let's get the last 2 bans in place from both squads. Pretty much the same across the board here for center. A little bit of a change up for Augusta in the bans. Senna pick from center. Okay. Alistar. We've seen him many a times here on the broadcast for the Jaguars. Nice little comfort pick there. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Chad, did you guys see that the Ravens traded for Max Crosby? I'm very excited about that as a Baltimore Ravens fan. We needed that. We needed that. Yeah. Set will be the last pick. And Garen, okay, from center. This is going to be heavy hitters on both sides going at each other. All right, draft 2 complete. Here we go. Spectator delay now in effect. What should we do in the meantime, chat? Wait, there's a guess the word game that I wanted to do that I've seen before. Is it it this one? Yes, it's this one. Okay. We have to find the secret word. Let's see. Let's start with vehicle. No, it's not a vehicle. Building. No, person. Okay, person. Teacher. Okay. Firefighter. Nope, not a firefighter. Father. Okay. Son. Nope. Grand. No. Mother. Okay, we're close. Kid. Child. Brother. Oh. Wait, chat. We're getting close. We're getting close, chat. Let's think here. Sister? No. Cousin? What is close to brother? Friend. Okay. Friend is very close, actually. What? Partner? No. Hmm. No. What could be, what's closer than friend? Oh, teammate? No. Not teammate. Not even close. Let me think, chat. I can't think of, oh, ally? No. Oh, it's not plural. Okay. Um, did I not know how to spell acquaintance? Acquaintance. What? Oh, it's with an A. No. What? Uh, I don't know. What's closer than friend? Best friend? Just one word? I don't know. This one's hard, chat. Give me a hint. Emmy? How is girlfriend? That's not bad. Boyfriend. Wait, how is Emmy the hint? Give me another hint. Interviewer? How is that close to friend? Wait, what? Castmate? Celebrity? What? Actor? Actor? Director? Give me one more hint. Broadcaster, commentator? There's no way. What? Athlete? No. Commentator?
Minions have spawned.
Host? No. Caster? No. What is it? TV? What? All right, what is it? Just go to sportscaster. Anchorman. Friend? Actor? Anchorman. Whatever. Let's head to the game. Game 2, Augusta University leads 1-0. Augusta University now will be on the, they're still blue side. Center College still red side of Summoner's Rift. Nate already getting active. LeBlanc drawing first blood, and Paul Soccer will get the second one in short order. Nice little gank there in the top lane. Meanwhile, Nate's holding his own here in mid. So 2 quick kills for the Jaguars to start off game 2. Ooh. Nice dive there from Enfi on the Alistar. Skyjet Pink on the Yunari here, giving him support. They're going to keep moving up this bottom lane. Nate with 2 kills in mid lane alone. He is popping off right now. My goodness. Ooh, good connection there from Muffin Man there in top lane on set. It's good damage from Senna. Holy spin move from Garen. That sent Muffin Man all the way to his own turn, and he still got killed. Nate continues his killing spree. He has yet to die here in game 2 and already has 3 kills to his name. Can Seth get his lick back? No. Good initial lead here for the Jaguars yet again. Pretty much even map presence, but a little over 1,000 gold. And Muffman on the set getting very aggressive here with the small minion wave here on their turret. Yeah, he's going to have to go back. Gets hit by the turret as well. Ooh, nice kill. I didn't know if the burn effect would be able to take him out, but it does. Now he has to run for his life. I don't know if he'll be able to get away here. He's trying to go into the loving arms of Darius here on the basketball skin. We have a LeBron dunk on the Eric's there. Taken out beautifully. Kills continuing to fall the Jaguars' way. Augusta University perfectly comfortable giving up a little bit of space here in bottom lane. Just baiting them in with their minion wave. Both of these members are level 7 though. Envy on the Alistar hasn't been leveling up as quickly, it looks like. So it might be a bit of a disadvantage. There we go. Paul Soccer gets Void Grips as well. This is already a 3,000 gold lead here. Holy knockback. Alistar sends Nyla flying. We're approaching the 10-minute mark here. We still got about 2 minutes left. Augusta University. No one has yet to get a turret down. Good damage here from the Garen, but oh! Muffin Man just barely gets the combo off. Will escape with his life. Wins that duel again there in the top lane. Nicely done. So with Lumberjack on his way back from spawn, there'll be a lot of damage there in that top turret. Good damage there from Nate in mid lane, pushing him back. Empty finish off this kill here? Oh, now we definitely can. Here comes Paul Soccer on the Darius. Should be able to get the kill. Skyjet Pink does get taken out here, but Nyla has nowhere else to run to except to our turret. So he'll be taken out. We just now have passed the 10-minute mark. No dragons have been taken out. But Augusta University with 4,000 gold advantage, 7 kills ahead as well. They really haven't needed to go for the initial objectives just yet. But now they will. They'll go ahead and take the first dragon off the board. Uncontested. A nice little buff to them. Ooh, Azir's very weak here in mid lane. Nate might be able to collapse onto this. Ooh, what a TP back. And he'll get the kill. A rampage now for Nate. Has he yet to die? Yeah, that's 4 in a row. Nate Striker using the LeBlanc to perfection right now. Ooh, just missed. That's good movement there from the Garen in top lane. They've been duking it back and forth. I think they're pretty much even the kills. Yeah, 2 and 4 and 3 and 1. Actually, Muffin Man has stayed alive a little bit better than Lumberjack here so far in game 2. Ooh, the combo was there. Muffin Man had nowhere left to run. So he'll win that next bout of the duel. Top lane exchanging hands once again. Nate continuing just to harass the Azir in mid lane. With a full wave behind him. Oh, what a dive! Gets the kill. He should be able to probably take out that first turret unless he gets collapsed on. Paul Soccer also continues his own killing spree as he collapses on a separated member of Center College in bottom jungle. I'm sorry, that was top. He got him all the way up in top. He helped the Muffin Man win a fight there. I was looking at Enfy for some reason. A quick tab check. Yeah, the CS advantage heavily in the Jaguars' favor. I mean, it's almost 6,000 gold ahead. The Jaguars have a lot of momentum, some serious economy advantage. Almost every kill just going their way. Azir gets caught out here. The set should be able to collapse for the kill. Good movement from the Azir to stay alive for now. Paul Soccer will finally finish it off, though. The Lumberjack will shut down Muffin Man, and here comes Garen with the spin move. Darius is just going to have to try and get back to turret to stay alive there. 3 members of center are there in top lane. But that means somebody's missing here in bottom. Enfy and Skyjet Pink will collapse onto that. Enfy actually gets taken out. Wow. I thought he had enough health to survive that, but he does not. So it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. And if you're Center College, you'll take that all day. But Augusta University continuing to push the map presence. 2 turrets now down for them, and the third one, they're in bottom lane. Could be soon to go. Tab check here. Yeah, Nate is currently 5-0. That is tough work. If your mid laner is doing all that for the squad. 7,000 gold advantage now. NP calls out 2 members rotating here in bottom jungle. Looks like everybody's going to try and collapse on this. Send some shots back, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Darius is level 12 right now. Nobody on center except for their top laner is even at level 10. Nice kill from Lumberjack. He has been able to hold his own there in top lane. Pretty much the only bright spot so far here in game 2 for Center College is Lumberjack has been doing very well in that duel, that 1v1 versus Set. But Paul Soccer continuing just to be a nuisance in center side. He has been very, very disruptive so far. 7-1, right behind Nate, who is 6-0. Just 2 standout performances so far from them. Good movement there from Skyjet Pink on the Yunara. Falls back to the safety of Nate Striker's damage. They need to be careful here, though. They don't have a lot of support. This is 4 members of center here in the top lane. They're able to separate one. Darius gets the kill. Paul Soccer looking for more. Everybody from AUS stayed alive there. I can't believe Nate was able to get out of that. He was right in the mix with the turret near him. But stays alive for now. So map presence still looking very good for them. The Baron will be spawning in about 3.5 minutes. Could be something to keep an eye on as well. And this bottom lane turret should definitely be taken out, at least with this next minion wave. Yep, there it goes. So 3 turrets taken out on the side of center. Augusta University, the 17-minute mark, is just at a pretty sizable lead. It would take a lot of misplays, I think, for them to lose control of this game. We'll have to see what kind of composure center has to stay in this. I'll have to play very defensively. And getting outpicked like this is potentially worst case scenario. Skyjumping gets taken out. Sewane tried to come in there for the support, but was a little too far. Now he'll have to play the turret. Good damage from Senna. Roots Envy as well. That's one way to potentially get your pick back. Oh, this duel here in top lane has been back and forth. Nice kill from Lumberjack, who is now on a killing spree. Another turret goes down as Nate comes in to help support Yunara and Alistar. Envy and Skyjet Pink continue to do more damage to the Sewane. Nate, you madman. Envy does get taken out. He got a little bit separated there and was close to the turret damage, but still, that is good work. Quick tab check here. 8-1 performance from Paul Soccer so far, 7-0 from Nate. I mean, 200 gold already from Paul Soccer at 18 minutes is frying. That is a blistering pace. Oh, my aggression. Paul Soccer was just looking for somebody to kill, and Azir happened to walk in his line of sight. That is rough. Paul Soccer hits a legendary status as 20 minutes is about to pass. And if they win this team fight here, Augusta University might be able to push this all the way to a game win. Ooh, it's a huge stun. Emphy getting caught in the crossfire here. They're going to need some more damage. I don't know if Yunara is able to do this alone. And here comes Nate on the LeBlanc. Double kill for him as he cleans up the last bit of damage that was there. That's what we were looking for. Another turret goes down. Rift Herald being invested. And he goes straight for the mid lane. Baron spawns, but just like game 1, it doesn't look like the Jaguars are going to need it as the final kills start to ring out here. 3 members of Center is still on the respawn screen. And Augusta University is not going to end it here. They're actually going to channel back because they know at least 2 members are going to be right off of the cooldown. They'll buy their last few items and get ready for this final push as they are over 10,000 gold ahead.
Embrace winter.
Dragon buff going to be taken here. All 3 going the way of the Jaguars. Augusta continues to move up on the field. And Dolphin Man needs to be careful there in top lane. He might be caught out alone. He spotted one with the ward. He pings it on the mini-map for the rest of Augusta to know. And here we go. Approaching the final moments here. Are they going to go for Baron here? Looks like they might. Yeah, I agree, Eclipse. I mean, this has been pretty dominant. Almost no mistakes. Every team fight going their way. And it does look like they are going to go ahead and get Baron to shore. This fight should be completely uncontested as Center has to play defensively in their base. But this buff is going to make that team fight even more difficult. Channels will come through. Everybody will get their last few items. Center channels back as well as they will have to use the Great Wall of China maneuver and just hope that they can slow down Augusta University enough. Get a pick and slow them down to extend their life. Here comes the push. Paul Soccer first in line. He does get rooted here though, so if they were able to collapse on that, that might have been a good opportunity. Instead, they have to fall back towards their turret. Here they come. Augusta University right in front of the last few inhibitors here on the Nexus. Turret goes down. Another inhibitor goes down. A huge stun onto Darius. And it does look like he'll have to be out of the fight for a while. Lumberjack does go down, though. Double kill for Set. Muffin Man shows that he is still back in this. Nate gets a kill. Paul Soccer comes in at the last moment. And that'll be it. 4 dead for Center College. Last one will go down. And Augusta University will complete the ace for the 2-0 sweep here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Let me get you guys the final scoreboard there. Nate with another standout performance, 24k damage, 12 kills, leading the lobby by far, but not to be outdone by Paul Soccer, of course, 13.5k, 10 kills to his name as well. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Well, chat, that is all I have for you this afternoon. That was a quick, dominant 2-0 sweep from Augusta University versus Center College. GG's to everyone over there at Center. Hope to see you guys over at the PBC LAN at the end of this month. I hope everybody's able to make it. I love getting to see everybody in person. It's always good to put faces to the names and see the rosters interacting in person. But that is all I have for you this afternoon. Shouts out to Center College. Shouts out to Augusta University. A great performance from them. Thank you all to everybody in the chat for coming in and tuning in. We appreciate your support. I will see you guys tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will not be on stream. I do have family matters I have to attend to, but I do believe Yepity, my co-host Jason, will be hosting the Valorant stream on his own. So he will be streaming that matchup for you guys. It'll be the next NECC match versus the University of Florida. So that's going to be a pretty big matchup if you're interested in Valorant. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. That's when they'll be playing. But other than that, hope you guys enjoy your weekend. The weather is beautiful. Hope you guys get outside if you want to. If you want to game all day, though, it's great weather for that as well. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Thanks for showing up.